I do miss the flying. It is a heck of a lot of fun, but it's also fun to stand on stage nowadays and watch all your faces when those four jets cross at the end. So I want to answer the chair. Are you down with that? You ready? Okay. Thank you for sticking with me. All right. The hardest thing about flying in formation as a Thunderbird is trying to stay in alignment and in formation when we encounter turbulence. Turbulence, my friends, being a metaphor for change and for all the chaos and uncontrollable things going on around you in your personal life, in your professional life, in this country and around the world, right? Now, I had been a fighter pilot 8 years. I know what you're thinking, Nicole, how hard is it to fly in turbulence, right? You've flown in turbulence for 8 years. You've been flying since you were 12. You've been in turbulence many times. Why does it matter? Well, as Brandon well knows. The first time you encounter turbulence at 500 feet, 500 miles an hour, 3 feet away from 5 other jets, that is indeed an eye-opening moment, okay? Trust me. And it's interesting because as a pilot, now let me ask, where are my pilots at? Are there any pilots in the audience? Raise your hand, be proud. No? Oh, there we go, there she is. All right, so turbulence, right? All right, we have weather models that can tell us when the atmosphere is ripe for turbulence. But those weather models can never tell us exactly where turbulence is going to happen, exactly how severe the turbulence will be, and exactly how long that turbulence will last. Does that sound familiar, right? The turbulence the world and our country is going through. But I'm thinking, I'm an experienced pilot. I don't need to worry about turbulence. So I'm 2 months into this 3-month-long training program. We're in my favorite diamond formation. We're walking out, we're gonna be flying in it. We're walking out to the jets, and as we walk out to the jets, the young weather airman comes running after us. Pilots, stop. The weather model has changed. The atmosphere is ripe for turbulence. Now I'm a little bit arrogant. I think I got this. I'm like, thanks, Skippy. Thank you, appreciate the heads up that there's turbulence out there, right? So anyways, I'm a little bit arrogant. I walk out, we take off, things are going great, nice and smooth, and then boom, we hit that turbulence. And my friends, when you hit turbulence 3 feet away from 5 other jets, your whole body tenses up. I start to profusely drip sweat, and instinctually, I start to grip the stick as hard as I can. And with each bump of the turbulence, right, it tries to force me out of formation. It tries to... Good. It felt good to get it right. Thank you. And over again until I got it right. Because it was the right thing to do by me as a teammate, it was the right thing to do by our wingman contract, and it was the right thing to do by our customer, our patient on the ground who has an expectation of 3 feet of excellence. And I'm happy to say I did figure it out. I never liked it, I was never the best at it, and I never got comfortable with it. Take a look on the screen. You can see the reflection of my helmet in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. We got 2 aircraft above us, right, Brandon? You see them both? The closest now is indeed 3 feet from the top of your canopy. You have a 4th aircraft 3 feet underneath you. You cannot see. It was 100% dependent on you for his safety. Now, if you take a look at my hands here, one of the reasons I really did not enjoy this particular maneuver is when I hit play, you're going to see us roll to the left, all right? About halfway through that roll, I want you to watch for this. The aircraft above you is going to slide down and to the left, and at that instant, our wingtips are going to cross at about 12 to 18 inches apart. So here's me getting it right. I hope you enjoy it. Willing to walk past is the standard you are willing to accept, and I knew in that moment I could not get past this place. And so with a knot in my stomach and a voice in my head saying, don't do it, I took a deep breath, looked at these 5 other pilots, amazing officers, skillful, professional, friends of mine to this day. I took a deep breath, looked at these 5 guys and said the 3 hardest words of the adult human language. I need help. I need help. What is it about those 3 words that stop us in our tracks, make us feel so weak that we're not all in, that we're somehow not up to par, when in fact, they're the 3 strongest words of the human language, the 3 strongest things you could possibly say to your teammates, the 3 strongest words in modeling the behavior you want to see from others on your team when they need help. And in that moment, the beauty was in how my team responded, not from a place of judgment or shame, but from a place of caring and compassion and shared commitment to what we were trying to do. So for the next 2 days, all 125 people from more, right, that we have to get to. We cannot waste any more time trying to learn this maneuver, Nicole. So we've decided instead of flying it at 3 feet, we'll just fly it at 8 feet. Dagger to the heart, right? I'm the anchor. I'm the failure. I'm the one holding it. But I also knew in that moment psychologically I was not going to get paid, or basically 8 to 10 times outside of the standard. So here is me failing and flailing. I hope you enjoy it. Nicole, that looked pretty good to me. Yeah? There's a reason I show this video, because it wasn't good. It wasn't up to, and I couldn't figure it out. I am at the height of my career, the height of my qualifications, the height of my skill sets, and I can't figure it out. How is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? It's so frustrating. And to top it off, everybody else on the team had it figured out. And don't think I couldn't see the headlines, right? First woman Thunderbird pilot fails out of training. Oh yeah, that was an intense level of pressure as well. Now I'm going to show you a video of me struggling during training season to fly this maneuver. Take a look on the screen. You got the 4 aircraft stacked vertically. I am indeed third down from the top. The standard of excellence is 3 feet of spacing. As my wingman Brandon knows, we are not at 3 feet spacing, are we, Brandon? No, we're like 8 to 10 feet spacing here. Why? Because I can't figure it out, okay? So what's gonna happen is when I hit play, you're gonna see us all start to roll to the left. About halfway through that roll, I'm gonna make the decision to fly away from the formation and do my own air show. I think I'm gonna call on you, don't you? You know what they are? Yeah? Does anybody know what they are? Professionalism, leadership, advocacy, communication, education, and excellence. And if I know them, you should too, okay? Ask you. Is what I'm about to say or do in alignment with the wingman contract, because it's not okay for my wingman, Brandon, and I to be flying at 500 feet, 500 miles an hour, and for me to look at him and go, what is it again we're doing here? Yeah? Am I in alignment with the wingman contract? And if it is, move out. And move out knowing you're in alignment with where everyone else is going. Now, one of the hardest things I had to learn how to do as a Thunderbird pilot was learn to fly like a Thunderbird pilot. We do not fly like this in the regular Air Force, trust me. There's a reason we have an intense 3-month-long training program. Again, twice a day, 3 times a day. Sometimes we'd even fly on weekends. All right, it was not easy, but like most training programs, it starts out kind of nice, kind of easy. And as the training and syllabus moves along, naturally it gets harder and harder, just like any training program. So when it started out, we started out with the formation on the right, diamond formation. Oh, I loved diamond formation. I was good at diamond formation. I was comfortable in diamond formation. And anytime we were in diamond formation trying to learn a new maneuver, we would need to try that new maneuver maybe 20 or 30 times. The light bulb would go off, I would feel good about myself, and we would move on with the training syllabus, right? And as that syllabus moved on, it got harder and harder until 2 months into the 3-month-long training program, I met my nemesis, the formation on the right, trail formation. It's been over 20 years. I don't even want to look at the picture behind me. Okay, I didn't like trail formation. I was never particularly good at trail formation, and I never got comfortable at trail formation. Take a look at that picture. 4 jets stacked vertically on top of each other. Do you see them all? I am third down from the top in the middle of that sandwich. I got 2 aircraft above me. The closest is 3 feet from the top of my canopy. I got a 4th aircraft 3 feet away underneath me that I cannot see, who's 100% dependent on me for his safety. Now, one of the reasons I really didn't like trail is as we are stacked vertically on top of each other, all it takes is one pilot, just one, letting off by 0.1 the force of gravity, and that entire formation could collapse on itself. It is my opinion that that is the formation where both the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels accept the highest level of risk. And there was a certain maneuver we were trying to learn from trail formation called the trail to diamond roll. No matter how many times we tried to learn the trail to diamond roll, I couldn't figure it out. 30 times, 40 times, 50 times. The trail to diamond roll is exactly as it sounds, my friends, and everyone in here has seen Top Gun 2 Maverick. Everyone's a fighter pilot these days, okay? Trail to diamond roll. We're gonna be in trail, we're all gonna roll left, we're gonna end up in diamond. What you need to know is it's the single hardest maneuver for the number 3 position to fly. Out of sheer aerodynamics, I have to power up more, roll more, and pull more than anybody else in order to make it happen. In fact, it is so difficult and so risky that